Hey, Coach, an important 2 points before you embark on a six-game road trip. Just curious what you thought of your team's performance, especially defensively in the third.
Yeah, I thought we were sluggish really even though we got that early goal. We didn't look sharp for the most part, but I liked how we just managed to understand what we were dealing with going into the third period. I thought we just kind of managed the game. Some nights you're not going to have it, and you got to find a way to win. I thought we did a good job of that tonight. The second period, the end of the second, really got a little squirrely and got away from us. We were lucky to get out of there up 3-2, and I thought we did some better things in the third to give ourselves a chance to win.
David, I know you weren't happy after the loss to Boston. Did you like the way your team responded in that regard? And are you really gaining something here, momentum-wise, winning 4 of 6?
Yeah, it's funny, Bruce. You play 2 games with Boston, and there's such an intensity to it, unlike any other. For some reason, with us, I mean, the 2 games we had with them earlier in the month of February, and then the last 2 we just had. I mean, they were big-time games, big boy games, and the next game you play, regardless of your opponent, it just seems. The next game we've played after those 2 Boston games, we've had a little bit of a drop-off. I don't know whether it's emotionally and physically draining for us, but it certainly seems that way. And, we lost the last time. We played the Bruins twice the next game, and this way we were able to find a win. So we're certainly making progress in that regard. And, you win 4 out of 6, you feel pretty good about yourselves. But, we know we have to play better in 2 nights in order to give ourselves a chance to win. We know that we dodged a little bit of a bullet today, but good teams find ways to win when they're not on their A game, and we found a way to win didn't have on our A game.
What did you see from Hedl tonight in terms of his conditioning, his sharpness? What did you think?
Yeah, well, Phil always gives you moments where he jumps off the page at you because he's got that great speed. But listen, he's only had 1 practice, 2 real practices with the team. He'd been out a long time. We were just hoping he got through it healthy, and he gave us a little bit of speed and a little bit of a jolt, but certainly he's finding his game, and it may take a little bit of time before he gets back to where he left off.
David, after the game had a little bit of a wide open feel at times, especially early, do you think it's a sign of maturation that you guys locked it down and really limited their chances in the third period?
Yeah, I do, and we've obviously been much better at that this year, shutting things down and clamping things down. But we would have liked to spend a little bit more time in the offensive zone. That's the best way to clamp people down, is establish a good forecheck, possess it in the O zone, and things like that. So, but I did like the way, again, we managed the third period and got 2 valuable points.
Dave, what did you think of Igor's attempt at goal there?
Which one? There was about 3 of them.
Do you like that?
I like that it got over the blue line. That's about what I liked about it. I mean, if he scores one eventually, good for him. But we're more concerned about the 2 points than we are about him scoring a goal. If it was 5-2 or 4-2, it might be a different feel. But at 3-2, and again, it wasn't. I don't think he was being careless. He had time, and the thing was getting out. So. I don't think he was being reckless in trying to get the puck out.
Yeah, David, what do you think the difference is for Chris Kreider in these last 5 or 6 games where the puck is now going in for him, where it really just wasn't going in for him earlier in the season?
Well, you look at Kreider, he kind of went through that phase last year where he was kind of snake-bitten early and not really things going his way, and then all of a sudden, boom, it came in bunches. And, I think we're to that point now as well where, he can shoot it so well, and he's getting the net a little bit more. He's being a little bit more physical. I don't think he's overthinking it as much as he was early. I think he took a lot of responsibility from a leadership standpoint early in the year and might have weighed him down a little bit. But, I certainly like the way he's playing now.
David, just wanted to get your thoughts on the top line and them being able to put some plays together in the first period. Do you feel like that's a sign of them kind of building chemistry, or what did you make of their play early on?
Which top line?
Well, I think we can probably guess there, but Mika, Laffy, and Booch.
Yeah, I thought obviously it's nice to get on the board quickly, and then they get another one early. And obviously when they're involved in 2 goals early in the game, that's a good sign. And I thought Mika really started showing signs of his old self throughout the course of the game. And I thought Bucci had a good night. Laffy obviously gets the goal going to the net. So, it's always good when you get one line that gets 2.
Hey, just to follow up on that real quick, do you feel like Buchnevich is getting back to, what you were seeing from him in the beginning of the season?
Yes, I am. I think there's definitely more of a straight line hardness approach to his game, and I really have liked his game the last 3 games, actually.